Hi Steve, thank you for having me here.
It's my pleasure. Let me show you some innovation that we've been designing. It's called the iPhone.
That's a great device you got there.
I see that the design for the Galaxy phone is similar to the iPhone. But since you have been in business with us for a long time, we will overlook it. If we have an agreement where every Galaxy phone and Galaxy Tab sold, Apple will receive $30 and $40 respectively from its profit.
From our point of view, we believe that we did not commit any patent infringement, be it the utility nor the design. Therefore, Samsung cannot agree to the agreement proposed by Apple.
Mr. Cook, why are you suing Samsung? If so, why?
Apple has officially filed lawsuit towards Samsung for the look and feel of their Samsung Galaxy phones. Instead of pursuing independent product development, Samsung has chosen to slavishly copy Apple's innovative technology, distinctive user interface, and elegant and distinctive product and packaging design, in violation of Apple available intellectual property rights.
On what ground are you suing them?
The copying is pervasive. They appear to be actual Apple products. The three main claims that we made are the trade dress infringement under 15 US Code Section 1125, federal trade dress infringement under 15 US Code Section 1114, and the federal trademark infringement under 15 US Code Section 114.
Mrs. Choi, what are your counterclaims against the lawsuit filed?
Samsung is counter-suing Apple by filing federal lawsuit in courts in Seoul, Tokyo, and Mannheim, Germany, alleging that Apple infringed on Samsung patents for mobile communication technologies.
Can you explain more in detail?
The counterclaims include the patent involving power reduction during data transition, 3G technology for decreasing mistake during data transmission, and wireless data communication technology. We also filed proceedings against Apple in the British High Court of Justice, the United States District Court for the District of Delaware, and the United States International Trade Commission (ITC) in Washington DC.
Apple has proven a good cause for some limited expedited discovery. Thus, Samsung is to hand over Apple unreleased smartphones and tablets in the duration of 90 days from this court date to be examined for any patent infringement.
If that's the case, we also should have the rights to examine the iPhone 5 and iPad 3, as we can examine those products to prevent Apple from infringing our products.
I have reviewed the request made by Samsung. The request is denied as there are no solid grounds and evidence for the request made. As for the Apple claims infringement made by Samsung, the court hereby rules that Samsung is banned from selling any Galaxy Tab, specifically the Galaxy Tab 10.1, in European countries.
For the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, Samsung may sell their products by altering the device appearances to avoid the sales ban due to our patents right.
In our defense, you are trying to improperly cover various functional utilitarian elements required in any modern smartphone or tablet device. We had no other realistic design option available when we produced the Galaxy Tab 10.1.
We disagree. Samsung had many other non-infringing design alternatives at its disposal and did not need to copy the aesthetic features of the iPhone and iPad devices.
As per court rules on the sale ban on Galaxy Tab 10.1 in European countries, we have completely redesigned the appearance of the products in hope that the ban is lifted.
We have reviewed the newly designed Galaxy Tab 10.1, and as we hold the various data provided by the court's rule, we here at Apple still feel that you are infringing and mirroring our product, which is the iPad.
Since this hard-fought legal battle resulted in minor positive implications towards both companies, both parties must meet the 90 days to discuss the possibility settlement. If the case is not resolved, They will then submit a streamlined version of their claims and defenses.
I want people to invent their own stuff. If we could get an agreement where we could be assured that's the case, I highly prefer settle than battle. I always have detest litigation and I continue to do so.
I think that our main interest in this whole patent war is to protect our company reputation and keep the sale of the product. I agree to mediate the possibility of a settlement.
Alright then, if both CEOs from both parties agree, the mediation is to be held at San Francisco Courthouse at 9:30 a.m. local time on Monday, May 21st, 2012 and also Tuesday, May 22nd, 2012. Mrs. Choi, can you give any comment about the mediation talk?
There's still a big gap in the patent war with Apple, but we still have several negotiation options including cross-licensing.
Before the trials begin, I would like the representative for both parties to take the oath.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Alright, thank you for your cooperation. Now, you may present your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Apple Incorporated has invested great resources into developing iPhone and iPad, and it has become a benchmark for all competitors and users. The dedication and hard work shown by everyone at Apple needs to be valued, yet Samsung has chosen to slavishly copy Apple's design and make it their own. Samsung has violated various patent infringement laws. That is the infringement of the design patent, US patent with code D618677, electronic device, that is the front speaker slot, uncluttered front face, display borders, as well as the edge-to-edge glass of Samsung's product. Other design patents violated by Samsung includes the US patent D593087 for the home button, uncluttered front face, rounded corners, as well as the front edge border of a smartphone. The US patent D604305, general grid layout for icons, and a dock of separate icons at the bottom of the mobile device display. And US patent D504889, which is the thin bezel, outer edge border, rounded corners, edge-to-edge front glass, and minimalist aesthetics on the front, sides, and back of a tablet. Another infringement committed by Samsung is the federal trade dress infringement on the iPhone in US 3470983, which actually covers the front face and distinctive grids of the icons on the home screen, as well as other unregistered claims relating to the iPhone and iPad. To be more concrete towards these claims, we include evidence that a Best Buy customer actually returned a Galaxy Tab as the customer thought it was an Apple iPad 2. In addition to those claims, 3 utility patents were also infringed by Samsung. Samsung violated the US patent 7469381, which actually includes the iOS scrollback or rubber banding patent, where a background texture is actually displayed when you scroll beyond the edge of a document or a web page. The US patent 7844915, where it determines when a user is using one finger to scroll versus 2 fingers to zoom, and the US patent 7864163, which is gesturing or tapping to zoom on a screen area with multiple contents areas displayed. On top of the financial damages, Apple Incorporated is requesting for its own profits of $500 million and $2 billion for disengagement of wrongful profits associated with any infringement. That is all, Your Honor.
The defendant, Samsung Electronics, you may present your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Similar to Apple, Samsung Electronics has spent billions on research and development and owns thousands of patents, some of which cover elements of standardized technologies like 3G cellular networking. Apple is a relatively new players in the mobile market that using decades of Samsung research without paying for it, or entering the industry standard cross-licensing agreements. Earlier, Apple claims that Samsung has been copying Apple in more than one way. However, Apple has been doing the same by referring to industry veterans like Sony all these years. I would like to point out the violation made by Apple Incorporated, which is the use of standards-related patents to squeeze unfair rates from competitors. The patents are US Patent 7675941 that covers EPID technology associated with the 3GPP standard, and US Patent 74751 covers using power limiting technology to reduce interference under the 3GPP standard. Another infringement made is the infringement of the utility patents, which involve technology more understandable to humans. Things like emailing photos from a camera phone, multitasking with music playing in the background, and switching between a live camera shot and a photo gallery. That falls under the US Patent 7577460, the US Patent 7456893, and the US Patent 7689711. We urge the jury to take Samsung's claim into consideration when coming to a verdict. As it's similar to Apple's claim, Samsung would like to continue to increase the revenue and protects the company image and reputation. However, as a veteran in the market, Samsung values the originality of the product and will not tolerate and deny all the claims and allegations made by Apple. This is all, Your Honor.
Thank you to both parties for the presentation of your cases. The court will now adjourn and return with the final verdict shortly. I commend both parties for the patience shown throughout the whole process of this case. Before proceeding to the verdict, I would like to remind everyone present that this is still ongoing court session. Therefore, please display the best behavior when the verdict is read out loud. As August 24, 2012, the jury returned with a verdict that Samsung had willfully infringed on Apple designs and utility patents and had also diluted patents on iPhone, bounce back effect US patent number 7469381, on-screen navigation US patent number 7844915, tap to zoom US patent number 7864163. And the design patents that covers iPhone features such as the home button, rounded corners, and tapered edges, USD 593087, and on-screen icon USD 604305. For Samsung's patents claims, the jury found that Apple Incorporated did not infringe all of the patent claims by Samsung. Therefore, as for the damage claims by the Apple Incorporated, Samsung Electronics needs to pay the amount of 1.049 billion to Apple.